Namaste, good morning. Namaste, Gopal Bhaiya. Namaste, all the co-explorers. Welcome to the morning session.
नमस्ते भैया।
Namaste. Yeah, you are audible clearly. Yeah.
जी। So namaste everyone. We are practicing self-observation. So we want to be happy. For happiness, we need to be aware of ourselves because happiness and happiness I am experiencing in the imagination. So it is important to be aware of our imagination. So we are trying to be aware of ourselves about the content of imagination, what is going on. So with the help of this exercise 1, we are trying to be aware of ourselves. So let me briefly sum up these steps. So in step 1, we are trying to be aware of ourselves. We are observing ourselves. And we are observing our imagination. So whatever is going on in our imagination, desire, thought, expectation, whatever is going on, we are observing it without any reaction, without evaluating it, without trying to change it. We are observing it and trying to see the feelings. So once we are clear of our feeling, that it is feeling of relationship or opposition. So once we are clear of the feeling, then we are evaluating it. So we are evaluating it. Is it natural to me or not? Is it in accordance with human nature or not? Would I like it continuity or not? So we are evaluating the feeling. So when we are evaluating feeling, we are not giving the action. We are just evaluating it. With this, we are trying to see the impact of our feeling in our state of being. So we are trying to see with the feeling that we have at this moment, there is comfortability or uncomfortability. We are comfortable within or uncomfortable with the feeling. We are in harmony or in a state of contradiction within. We are in a state of happiness or in a state of unhappiness. So we are evaluating impact. With this, now we are trying to see who decides the feeling, thought that we have at this moment, next moment, every moment. So we want to be happy all the time, but sometimes we have feeling otherwise, sometimes we have thoughts otherwise. So who decides? for that feeling, that thought that is making me comfortable or uncomfortable. So who is decision maker? So does someone else decide it or the situation outside decides it, or do I decide it myself? So this is what we are exploring. Who is deciding the feeling? So we are trying to see. So we are not concluding, we are exploring who decides the feeling. So whatever feeling we have at this moment, it is because of some external physical condition, some other human being, or it is because of my decision. So this we are exploring, right? So that we are deciding, that we are exploring. So let's have few. So if someone has sharing regarding the assignment.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
जी.
Yeah. So, yeah, about this particular assignment, I see that whenever there is any sort of unpleasant conversation or unpleasant activity happens, uh, obviously that is me only that decides what to speak, how to behave. But sometimes when we stay unaware and when our awareness is not there every time, so something happens, we do certain level of behavior, and then suddenly we realize that I have spoken more, I have spoken less, I should have spoken that. Many times it happens like this. So I think that I always feel for myself only that there are two portions of time, Shantikal and Apatkal. So in Apatkal, in the time of emergency, when somebody is scolding you, somebody is speaking unpleasant words to you, then if you apply the logics that you have learned from anywhere, either non-violent communication or UHV, they might work, but they won't. But in Shanti Kal, at the time of peace, when outside conditions are conducive enough, when we feel the things properly, when we practice them properly, when we try to work on when we enhance our understanding within regarding the awareness of this particular thing, I guess then whenever the outside conditions happen, then we are able to check ourselves and outside things work as a laboratory for us that whether what we are practicing is actually able to be executed or not. But yeah, I'm practicing that, and up to a good extent, I am able to feel successful. And but still, I think, as I already told, that in my dreams, I really need to work, because in my dreams, I think many times I'm not able to stay pure observer. I just fall from that particular position, and sometimes I become the sanskar, sometimes I become the thought, sometimes I become the desire itself, sometimes I become sensation. And whenever I come down from that particular position of observer, I attempt a mistake. I have seen this thing. I either I get involved in the excitement or I get involved in the conflict. So I am practicing, but during dreams I am actually not able to do much. When I wake up, then I realize I should have done it like that. If I am able to remember sometimes. but I think dreams do tell your actual reality of consciousness. Because in the daytime, maybe I'm manipulative. That's why I feel that I'm learning. But in the dreams, my realities do come. So, yeah, this is one part of the sharing. If you have to say something, then please. Otherwise, one more thing I want to ask as well and share as well. So, yeah, should I share or you firstly want to comment on the sharing?
जी भैया, you share.
जी भैया, जी भैया. So yeah, one thing is there, like these days I'm observing the things little profoundly. So I'm seeing like this that it's too simple. Whatever we are learning in exercise one, two, or whatever I have been learning for last 7 months, it's too simple. Like at the utmost level, at the most above level, there is the observer, that we have to be pure observer. By being an observer, we have to see our sanskar, and then we have to see our thoughts, then we have to see feelings behind the thoughts. No, firstly sanskar, then feelings, then thoughts as per this work and behavior. These are the subtle level things. One more thing is there that is somewhere subtle level, like sensation in the body, and then outside environment. So this sequence I am able to see that when we are a pure observer, how do we have to see the downside blocks of us. So my question is this only, that am I thinking correct or not? Second, I feel that it's simple. I'm saying it's simple because we just have to be at the state of pure observer. And even for example, even I see that here I am being body centric. Here I have thought wrongly. Here I have gone in Priya Hit Labh. I had to go in Nayadhan Satya. So, but being a pure observer, I am able to see the things properly. So, after understanding this, Bhaiya, my question is this, that after enlightenment, is it possible that in thoughts, sometimes we see that this is a wrong pattern of analysis that I'm doing? But because we are pure observer, we have got enlightened. So we would not get hampered, or the thoughts are always harmonious only. I want to know this thing, Bhaiya.
जी भैया. So enlightenment means full awareness.
Ji.
So I told yesterday also the difference between enlightened and unenlightened person is only the awareness.
Ji.
So when I am aware fully, it may be possible that my past sanskar is not aligned with reality. So I can see it awareness without getting affected, and I can correct it also. So with full awareness, it is possible that even after awareness, there are some deep sanskar, but we will be able to see it with awareness. We will not be getting impacted from it.
Correct.
But we need to work on it. So that work can be done with awareness. Right. Second is regarding the second part of your sharing. Sometimes we come into our sanskar, sometimes we come into our body. So in our tradition, it is told as 5 koshas, 5 sheaths: Annamaya kosh, Pranamaya kosh, Vigyanmaya kosh, Anandmaya kosh. So kosh means sheath, like sword, तलवार.
हम्म,
So there is a cover of talwar, है ना, sword.
हम्म,
So it protect the talwar. It act like a sheath.
हम्म,
So we are also surrounded by these sheaths. So अन्नमय कोश, प्राणमय कोश, मनोमय कोश, विज्ञानमय कोश, आनंदमय कोश. And due to these sheaths, we assume ourselves sometime pran, sometime anna, sometimes Vigyan कोश, sometimes Anandmay कोश. And if you see our tradition,
हम्म,
so two formulations are given to know the true nature of the self. Number one is what I am not,
हम्म,
and second is what I am.
yes,
So what I am not means I am not this Panchakoshas.
हम्म,
And also I am not Avasthatrayam. Avasthatrayam means three states: waking state, dream state, and last one is this deep sleep state.
सुषुप्ति.
I am also not these three. So one formulation is I am not this. I am not body. I am not prana. I am not dream. I am not waking state. So I am a pure observer, which
हम्म,
is full of bliss.
Hmm.
है ना? But because of these sheaths, we assume ourselves sometimes prana, sometimes body, sometimes sensations. So we assume ourselves like this.
Hmm.
So these assumptions are to be broken. And it can be broken through practice of awareness. So good thing is that now with the help of this exercise, at least we are becoming aware of our position. है ना?
हम्म,
So for example, as you said that we are in dream, but we are not in state of pure observer.
हम्म,
So good thing is we are able to see it.
हम्म,
है ना? That at least we are not in a state of pure observer. And we are also able to sense that state of pure observer is different than the state of dream.
correct.
So at least this awareness is coming. It is very important. So if this awareness is coming, it means somehow our assumptions are breaking. Not breaking, so in fact, they are getting loosed.
हम्म,
And with practice, sometimes we will be able to evaluate it also. That yes, I am not a dream state. I am observer of a dream state.
जी,
I am not a waking state. I am observer of a waking state. So once it is confirmed, yes, it is, then we will be fully aware. Till then, we will keep moving from one
जी भैया.
state to another state. And with this movement, we can be trapped anywhere.
हम्म,
But good thing is that now we are becoming aware.
जी,
Otherwise, people who are not going all these kind of teachings, they are not even aware. They have assumed themselves as a body only.
हम्म,
So this awareness is increasing. So this is important, भैया.
जी,
है ना?
करेक्ट भैया.
जी. नमस्ते दीदी.
Namaste, Namaste, Bhaiya. Namaste,
Ji.
everyone. Bhaiya, while doing the yesterday's assignment to observe the feeling in self, uh, I could observe that it's a mixed feeling which was coming. Little background, Bhaiya, I will give that I had booked myself for the offline Faridabad 1 month back, and due to that war situation, I was stuck in Delhi, while my family was in Pune. So that I could see that self is always taking the decision, but it is not taking the responsibility. And then when the resistance comes, the blame is, given to other. Like this is what I observed yesterday. That and I had to cancel my this thing Faridabad program since I had to travel back to Mumbai. And therefore, yesterday I could see that that glimpse of pure observation was there at night, but it was not there yesterday during the after the breakfast in the morning hours. I could see that awareness was away. What happened? Like my husband announced that I had to go back to Delhi on 20th, and so that you'll have to travel to Pune. And before that, one day before that only, after with talking to uh, Vinay Chidriji Bhaiya, I had booked my ticket for the Maharashtra offline session. And that FOMO came into my mind. Like I could see while that conversation was going on with husband that I said I have already booked my ticket from Mumbai. So he said, so what? You can travel back to Mumbai and then from Pune to Mumbai. And I could see the resistance, Bhaiya. I could see my sanskar of not flexible enough. And that opposition also I could see. And I mentioned also, what thus I missed Faridabad now. Again, this will something will happen. And this is the last offline which is in the list. So this is what I observed, Vinaya, ki this the thing which was awareness was at the 20 uh, 15 hours before it went. Matlab it was not there in the continuation. This is the one this thing observation I could see, and the other was not taking of the responsibility, and the third I saw that what is at this moment I'm resisting that. So, and it was easy, like Pune to travel back, it's at 4 hours, and I could see my sanskar is coming in with me, and that opposition also I could see. So, this was my this thing, Bhaiya, regarding this. So, how to be, I felt awareness, like you yesterday said, it's a continuous process. You could get it this time, maybe the some other sanskar you might not get it, so I could get that feeling. Yes, Bhaiya, I completed from my side. The other part is maybe I'll talk later, maybe when the sanskar comes. Yes, Bhaiya.
Ji, Didi. Ji, so it is good, Didi, as I was discussing with Abhilash here. So
Mm-hmm.
at least we are becoming aware what is happening in our imagination. At least we are able to see that there is a opposition in our imagination. There is a rejection in our imagination. There is a
Mm-hmm.
non-acceptance in our imagination. So at least we are becoming aware. So this is important.
Mm-hmm.
So once I am aware, then we can also resolve it.
Mm-hmm.
Many people are not aware of these things. So once we are aware that there is a rejection, there is a position. Now in fourth step,
Hmm.
we are asking what is the cause of this opposition, this rejection, the other person who has denied, or
Hmm.
some external situation, or this rejection is my decision, that we are trying to explore. Right, Vivek?
Yes.
So,
Bhaiya, I observed to, sorry, Bhaiya, you
hmm,
continue. I will take later, talk later.
no, no, you continue, Didi.
Bhaiya, I saw that feeling, who's taking the decision. That I saw, that self is the taking the decision. And when I saw it's a FOMO, like fear of missing out, I could see that. And the other part also I saw that I could not, I had no competency of telling the other person that the flexibility of traveling is easy for you, but not for me. Matlab it's natural for you, and I'm getting that I'm not flexible enough. I could see my sanskar, but I could not explain my sanskar. That another also I was feeling that um, convey myself. And I was thinking, I saw that example also came into my mind, that I wanted to convey that desert, the camel is comfortable, but not maybe not with the other animal. And this also came into my mind, to convey. And there was a lot of mixed feelings, I could say. Yes, bhaiya.
Ji, Didi. So there are a lot of sanskars, है ना, and they start working and creates many feelings, confusions.
Mm. Yes.
है ना. So one sanskar may be encouraging you to say your mind. Another sanskar
Mm-hmm.
may be demotivating you. What if the other
Yes, yes.
person denies? So
Mm-hmm.
there is a struggle in our sanskar. So struggle is
Mm.
not with that person. Struggle is
Okay.
within us
अच्छा. Okay,
due to
भैया.
due
I'm
to different sanskars.
okay.
है ना. So
Right, right.
that we need to observe, then we will see how to come out of all this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So for the same
Yes.
situations,
Mm.
we have many kind of sanskars that triggers.
Mm-hmm.
And so for example, just for example, someone has rejected you.
Mm.
So one sanskar may start triggering. How anyone can reject me.
Mm.
Second sanskar may come, it is because I am woman, so you can say anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
है ना. So
Mm.
third sanskar maybe this person है ना, is not like the other person. He doesn't understand my situation.
Mm. Yes,
So
yes.
many thoughts comes
Okay.
due to variety of sanskars.
Mm-hmm.
And we will resolve this variety of sanskars.
Okay.
And it is mostly happening because we are not able to ensure feeling of relationship at that moment.
Yes.
That's
No,
why
yes.
we hesitate in many things.
Mm.
So that we will see the incoming steps, how to align all
Mm.
these sanskar with feeling of relationship.
Yes, beta. Yes, bhaiya. Very correct. That moment, that relationship was missing. When that resistance comes. That yes, that is very true.
Ji.
Otherwise, afterwards, I was thinking, what was there to, this morning also I was thinking, yes, I will travel back to from Pune to Mumbai. That There was no nothing, this thing. But why did I resist? Why did I came into opposition at that moment? And I took the decision also, Bhaiya. The self again took the decision of traveling back to Mumbai and board the train. But that moment, the opposition came. Yes, you're absolutely right, Bhaiya.
जी.
Okay.
So that's
Thank
why
you,
we
Bhaiya.
are moving step by step. है ना? There are many sanskars.
Uh-huh.
So we are moving step by step. So at
Yes.
least now you are aware that something is happening in you. Rejection is happening, non-acceptance is happening. Sometimes feeling of relationship is happening. At least now we are aware.
Mm-hmm.
And so we will see how to come out of all these.
Yes.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I understood that the self is taking the decision, and the feeling is, happiness or the unhappiness is my self decision, not others. That also I could.
जी.
Yes, Bhaiya. Thank you so much, Bhaiya. Namaste.
जी. Namaste, Devi. Okay, so it's 6:05. So let's take 10-minute observation. है ना? We will practice again observation. And we will try to see what is happening in our imagination and who is taking decision. So whenever we are moving next step, all the previous steps are included. So we need to start from step 1. Be aware, observe, evaluate feelings, evaluate the impact of feelings on your state of being. Now we are asking who is taking decision. So even I am shifted from one object to another object. So few seconds before I was on this object and I was feeling comfortable. Now within seconds I shifted to another object and feeling uncomfortable. Who is taking all these decisions? So that we need to be aware. So let's take 10-minute observation, then we will come back.
Namaste, Bhaiya.
Namaste, Didi.
Doing this exercise, and what I have observed is that I went step by step. So I was being aware what is going in the imagination, and it was those things that we were discussing in the session that came. Then I checked my feeling, and it was comfortable. Then next, my attention shifted to, okay, I have to make breakfast, and like I thought about my daughter. So there was a timetable which we all of us prepared for her. It's her vacation. So then, like how to ensure that she follows it. So that feeling was not comfortable. So that also I noticed. And then again, it went back to the points that was discussed in the session. So I wanted to know, like when we are aware of that the attention where I'm paying attention, and then when we are evaluating and checking those the other steps when we are going through. So at that point of time, when we are going through the other steps 2, 3, and 4, are we in the state of pure observer, or we are contemplating and all? I wanted to know that. Yes, Bhaiya.
Ji Didi. So in fact, in step 1, we are trying to be in state of pure observer. Step 2, 3 and coming steps can happen easily if we are in state of pure observer. Suppose, for example, we are evaluating our feeling. So if I am not in state of pure observer, then I will not be evaluating our feeling. I will be in the trap of that feeling. I will be flowing with that feeling. So if you see step 1 is try to observe without evaluating it, without interrupting it. It means we are trying to be in that state in the self where I can see my feeling at a distance. So once it is happened, then it is easy to evaluate the feeling. Otherwise, somehow we start analyzing our state of being. So analyzing and evaluation, these are different. Analyzing means now I am part of that imagination and I am raising many questions. Why, how, who, what if not? It starts happening. But if I am in a state of pure observer, then I can evaluate directly whether it is according to my natural acceptance or not. If it is not, then it will be resolved. If it is not resolved, it means we are not in state of pure observer. We are somehow struggling with our feeling. So that you need to see carefully whether you are in state of pure observer or you are analyzing something. So if you are getting affected while evaluating, while executing step 2, 3, 4, if you are getting affected, it means still I am part of my imagination. But if I am not getting affected in step 2, 3, 4, it means we are in a state of pure observer. And if you observe yourself, it is not that we never come in a state of pure observer. With in unawareness, maybe I am in a state of pure observer, but I am not aware. So it is not that first time after this exercise, we will come in a state of pure observer. Many times, maybe in a day, we go to that state, but we are not aware. So immediately we come down under the influence of our imagination. So it's matter of awareness when I am in a state of pure observer. So what is the checkpoint? Whether I am in state of pure observer or not? Checkpoint is I will not be affected while observing my state of being. If I am getting affected, it means I am not a state of pure observer. For example, let's take one example. For example, there are two children fighting with each other. Now, father of A comes to resolve that fight. Can he resolve without getting affected from this fight? Yes or no? Father of A comes to resolve the fight. Can he resolve without getting affected from this fight?
No.
Difficult, because his child is there. Now father of B comes to resolve it. Can he resolve? No, because his child is there. Now some third person comes who is not known to any of the boy. He can understand the situation without, because he is not getting affected. He is not known to any one of those. So he understands the situation. He can listen A, he can listen B, he can judge, he can analyze, he can reach to some conclusion. But if father of A is coming, he will be partial because he is affected from the heart of his child. So same case is with the state of pure observer. If I am in a state of pure observer, I will be seeing it, but I will not be affected from it. If I am getting affected while observing, while evaluating, it means now I am a part of this. So this you need to observe, Didi. When you are not getting affected, when you are getting affected from your state of being. Right, Didi?
Yes, Bhaiya. So, like, even when there is a conflict going on in the imagination, different feelings are coming. If I am at the state of pure observer, I will not be affected even with those feelings. Is it?
Yes, yes. Because in the state of pure observer, I will be in blissful state. Once I am in peaceful state, so I will not search peace in my imagination. So I will be watching it with peacefulness, with peace.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So state of observer is the state when I will feel blissful, stable, cool, calm, peaceful, stable, in harmony. And once I am in harmony and watching my imagination, why I will be impacted? Because I am already in harmony. I am in that state.
Right.
Right, Didi?
Yeah. Thank you.
Ji. So let me sum up step 4 also. In just a minute, I will share my slides. So in step 4, we are trying to see who is taking decision of the feeling. It is some external physical condition, some other human being, or it is me who decides the feeling, thought that I have at this moment. So other person or situation outside may act as a trigger. So behavior of other person, the way the other person talks, it may trigger my imagination. It may act as a trigger, but we need to see this triggering is happening because of my decision or because of the other. So because of this person, he may trigger me and it may help to draw my attention. But ultimately, who is taking decision? So I am not trying to convince you that you are the decision maker. You have taken decision to be unhappy at that moment. I am trying to help you to explore whenever you are uncomfortable due to any situation, due to any person. Just ask yourself, is it the situation? Is it the person who is making you uncomfortable? Or is it me who has taken decision logically it may comes that yes, I take decision. But when it happens, am I able to see at that time that this is my decision? Important is the moment I am unhappy, that moment am I able to see that it is happening because of my decision? After the event, after the uncomfortability, you may deduce it logically. The unhappiness was in me, so I had taken decision. But ultimately, we need to see at that moment. So this we need to explore. So we keep exploring it. We will come back tomorrow to see your reflection.